I'll just probably wait just one more minute. I'll start with some music on to get you in the mood. So I hope you can hear the music and you can still hear me. You can close your eyes and start focusing on your breath. Start
You say you like the wind blowing through your hair. Come on, go with me till the sun goes down.
Start slowly grounding yourself and finding your presence.
Come on, go with me till the sun goes down. Touch the sun.
All right, so we'll be starting, I think slowly. A couple of words about today's special day, International Yoga Day, celebrated all around the world to raise awareness to the mental and health benefits of this beautiful practice. Celebrated today on summer solstice, the longest day of the year, the longest day where the sun is shining on us, our superpower. So what is yoga? Meaning of union, the meaning of coming together, finding calmness, peace, courage, a way of uniting our mind and body, a way of silencing our mind, being more conscious and more aware of our bodily functions, our organs, our thoughts, and also remembering our eternal blissful state. So this year's theme is focusing on yoga at home and yoga with family. So if you have any family members around that you would like to invite into this practice, feel free to do so. Take this opportunity to practice together and find that unity. As we find ourselves in the middle, unfortunately still, of this global pandemic, state of uncertainty, fear, grief for some of us, I set the intention of this class to focus on 3 of our key energy centers, which is our root chakra, for finding stability and grounding ourselves, and realigning the feeling, inviting the feeling of safety back into our life. Then I want to focus on our 3rd chakra, which is our solar plexus, the energy center for our inner strength, our inner power. Again, inviting our own power and remembering that we choose to control whatever happens, and we have the power of the mind to react to it in a positive way and make the most out of whatever situation occurs. We acknowledge our thoughts and then we let them go. All thoughts are temporary. And finally, we will focus on our heart chakra, the center of our heart where we receive love, but we also give love. Something really important at this time of uncertainty and, being away from our loved ones physically, but remembering that everyone we need and love is still there. So I invite you also to set your own intention for this practice, dedicating this to yourselves or to somebody that may need it. And from here, we'll take a couple of more breaths together before we settle in and slowly start up to warm up our body and get into our physical practice. So inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Last one. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Now let's bring our arms into our heart center, into our Anjali Mudra. And let's bow our head forward and thank ourselves for finding the courage, for finding the time to dedicate this practice to ourselves or to anyone that needs it. Let's feel the stretch at the back of our neck as you relax the neck. And let's slowly bring our right ear to our right shoulder. And find a couple of neck rolls. Taking it at your own time. And then change direction. Last one. Now you can keep your eyes closed or slowly opening them up. We're just gonna take a couple of shoulder rolls here. You can bring your arms down to relax on your knees. And don't forget your breath. Change direction. And let's slowly open up our eyes. Let's bring our right arm on our left knee and find an opening to the side, looking at our right. Right side twist. Starting to massage our internal organs, starting to massage our spine, and starting to engage that solar plexus, that core. Back to center, and let's change sides. Come back to center. I'm going to do that one more time, so open up to the right. Now you can bring your arm down if you want to find a deeper stretch. And with your right arm, just push a little deeper every time you exhale. So inhale, lengthen, exhale, stretch a bit deeper. Come back to center, change sides, inhale, lengthen, and stretch to the left. All right, let's come back to center and slowly, slowly let's unravel our legs and try and come and find our tabletop position. We want to have our wrists underneath our shoulders into one straight line. Our knees are underneath our hip bones, so finding a nice square back. So from here, as we inhale, we look up to find our cow opening, our heart opens here. And as we exhale, we draw and roll our back up to find our cat. Relaxing the neck down. Do that a couple more times. So we inhale, look up. Exhale. Stretch your back. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Inhale, look up. Exhale, find your cat. Inhale and straight back. From here, let's lift our right leg, arm up, and then let's weave it underneath to find another side stretch here. So we're bringing it all the way down to find yet again a twist. Your left arm can stay or you can extend it forward. And don't forget your breath. As you inhale, you lengthen. As you exhale, you dive a little bit deeper. Slowly, slowly, bring your arm back up to find that tabletop and raise your left arm up to lengthen. Exhale, let's weave it back down. Lengthen your right arm now. And find a stretch that feels good for you. Slowly, slowly, we're bringing our arm back up to find our tabletop. And from here, we're gonna raise our left leg back. We want our feet to face the floor. We want our both hip bones to look to the floor. We're keeping our arms strong. Our back is straight, so do not break your back. Keep it. Keep your core engaged. And for that extra challenge, you can lift your right opposite arm up. Your neck is long, looking down. Find that extension. Inhale. And let's bring knee and arm down. Let's open that up again once more. Open up. Engage the glutes. Engage the core. Come down. Final one. Let's open up. Strong glutes. Strong arms. Make sure you're not hyperextending your elbows, so you can micro bend here slightly. Just be mindful. Let's come down and let's change sides. So we're opening up first our right leg back. So keeping the toes facing the floor. Finding your right alignment. So we want to have it one straight line all the way from the sole of our foot to the crown of our head. And when you're ready, you're extending the opposite arm forward. And let's bring that back down. And let's change arms. Lift up again. Here we go. Keeping your back Great, really engage glutes, really engage core. Bringing it back. And last one, open up. And slowly coming down to your tabletop. So from here, we're gonna slowly lift our knees up and walk our legs back up to find our downward facing dog. Hope you can still see me. You can keep your knees slightly bent, keeping your arms extended forward, relaxing your neck down, and find that length. From here, let's pull our knees down and we're gonna find our child's pose. Relaxing our head and neck down and lengthening through their arms. For a more active stretch here, you can lift your fingertips into, lifting them off the ground like this. For active arms, lengthening your back, relaxing your neck. Child's pose. And let's slowly walk our fingers back to come and find our seated on our heels. So you can sit with your toes untucked, but if you want a deeper stretch, you can sit with your toes tucked in to get that little bit stretch on your toes. So from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up to our sides. So we're gonna inhale and bring our right arm back and find an opening on the right side. Remembering to coordinate our breath with every movement. Coming back to center, and now let's open up on the other side. So, untuck your toes, might be easier to find stability. And find length on your side body, opening up your heart center. Coming back to center, and let's do that one more time on each side. So, lift up as you exhale. Find that stretch. Come back to center. And change sides. Come back to center. And let's lift up. Coming on your knees. Bringing our arms on the top of our lower back. Engaging once again our core muscles, our glutes. And slowly finding a slight back bend. Now here, be careful and listen to your body. If you've got injuries, be very careful with your lower back and only go as deep as that feels good for you. Look up, open your chest, open your shoulders. Open up and receive. If you feel comfortable here and you want that extra challenge, you can slowly walk your arms to touch your heels. Coming onto our camel pose. Gentle and listen to your body. Otherwise, stay here. And slowly, slowly, come back up. Let's sit back down and find our child's pose once again to counter pose, our stretch. Open up and relax and release. A couple of more breaths here. Hope you're all feeling okay and you can still hear me. from our child's pose here. We're gonna slowly come back up, and we're gonna walk ourselves all the way back up to find our sun salutation. So let's keep our arms strong, extend our legs back and find our first downward facing dog. Extend your legs back and walk your dogs. Find your stretch. Slowly, let's walk our legs in between our arms, and one vertebrae at a time. Come back to standing with your neck coming up last. Okay. Hope you're feeling all right. Hope you're feeling warmed up. So let's go for our sun salutations here. Bringing our toes together or here slightly apart. Engaging our legs, engaging our glutes and core. Opening up our shoulders whilst making sure they're relaxed. Having our palms facing forward. We're finding our mountain pose. From here, we're gonna inhale and bring our arms up. Keeping our arms open or closed and looking at our thumbs. Inhaling, and slowly as we exhale, we're gonna dive forward. You can keep your knees bent or straight. Give ourselves a hug. Find our forward fold. Uttanasana. And then let's exhale and find our halfway lift, straight back, lengthen. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, let's come back down again to give ourselves a hug, Uttanasana. Then stretch your back here. You can also walk one leg and then the other if you want to find that extra deep stretch. Taking that time still to warm up and listen to your body. And from here, let's come back up slowly, one vertebrae at a time to find our Tadasana. Look up. Exhale, arms to heart center. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, look up. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Exhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Now let's bring our right leg back first. Left leg back, find your plank. Legs are engaged, arms are strong. Make sure you stay strong in your plank. And let's drop our knees. Bend our elbows. And slowly dip down. Chest first, chin, and slide forward into your baby cobra. Open up your shoulders, look ahead. Inhale. Exhale, let's push back up and find our downward facing dog. Stay strong. Let's walk our right leg, left leg, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, straight back. Shift your weight slightly to your toes, so feel that stretch and lengthen on your hamstrings. Exhale, forward fold. And slowly as you inhale, let's open up, look up. Exhale, Namaste, Tadasana. Let's go. Inhale, look up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Find a deeper stretch this time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, arms down. Walk or jump back. Find your knees, chest, chin, and your cobra, or you can find your chaturanga and upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's lift our right leg up and bring it in between our our arms. Drop the back leg down. Let's find our low lunge. Anjaneyasana. Arms can be at heart center. You can still see me here. Arms can be on your hips, or your arms can extend up. We want to find that inner thigh stretch here. We want to make sure that our hips are facing forward, finding that stretch. Your back toes are untucked. Your right hip bone is pushing backwards while the left hip bone is pushing forward. So here we are. You can take a slide back bend here if that feels good for you. Then go a bit deeper. Don't forget to breathe. If you've got your Ujjayi breathing, if you haven't introduced it yet, you can do that already now. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose. Right, let's bring our arms down around our front leg and push back down to your downward facing dog. Let's find our vinyasa once more. Coming, plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Let's change legs. Lift the left leg up. Bring it between your arms. Find your low lunge. Find your alignment. Whatever you did on the other side, let's do it on the same side. And be conscious that each side might feel different for you, and that's okay. Acknowledge that difference. Acknowledge which side feels tighter. Respecting your body. And not going beyond your limits, but only to what feels right for you today. Finding that deep stretch within our inner thigh here. Whilst we're grounding with our front leg all the way down. Right, let's push back down to our downward facing dog. And let's find our vinyasa. Chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Jump or walk forward. Find your halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Uttanasana. Forward fold. Keep your neck relaxed. Inhale all the way up. Look between your thumbs. Reach up. Exhale. Arms back to center. How's everyone feeling? All right, let's keep going. We're gonna go into our warrior two from here. So inhale once more. Exhale, dive down, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, find your vinyasa. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Protect your lower back. Keep your shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. And let's bring it between our arms. Now opening the back leg at 45 degrees. Keeping the same alignment, same straight line of our back heels. Keeping them in one straight line. Front leg is at 90 degrees, making sure our knee is straight with our heel here. Back leg is engaged. Bringing our arms to heart center, or let's open up to find our warrior two, looking at our middle front finger, making sure that your shoulders are relaxed. making sure that your body is in the middle of your body, not leaning on one side or the other. All right, I'm not gonna keep you here much longer. Now let's open up the back arm and find a reverse warrior here and lengthening to our right side. Look up, or you can look down if your neck is being stretched. Okay, from here, let's find our warrior two once again. And now let's bring our right elbow onto our right knee to find our Parsvakonasana. Opening up, making sure here, now we want our back to be in one straight line. Don't lean too far back, don't lean too far forward, and keep to the distance which feels right for you. Okay, you can look up, or you can look straight. If you want a deeper stretch and you have that flexibility, you can come all the way down here. And with your next inhale, I'm not going to keep you there much longer. Let's cartwheel our legs and find our vinyasa. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Look up. Exhale, find your downward facing dog. Try and go a bit deeper here, making sure that your legs are straight and you're pushing down your heels. You want to ground your heels onto the earth. You want to ground your arms onto the earth. Avoid hyperextension, relaxing your neck down and really pushing with your hip bones up to the sky. All right. Let's lift our left leg up. Let's bring it in between our arms and find our warrior two on the left hand side. Here we go. Find your alignment. Take a moment to correct yourself. Keeping your knee as low as you can. Keeping your back straight in the middle. One straight line. Look into your middle finger. Inhale. Exhale. Ground your feet. Find that strength lifting you up, keeping your back and spine straight. Now let's reverse our warrior. Exhale, look up, and find that side stretch. Keeping steady. Exhale. Find your warrior two. And now let's find our Parsvakonasana. Side stretch. Keeping straight back, coming down. One more breath. Exhale. Vinyasa. Inhale. Look up. Exhale. Downward facing dog. And from here, let's drop our knees down and find our child's pose. Let's take a breath here to find our breath again. Just gonna check in on you. Hope that you can still hear me okay. Hope that you're all doing all right, you're still breathing. Gonna slowly take it a notch down here. So, when you're ready, find your downward facing dog once more. Lifting the right leg up. Let's find our pigeon. So, we're bending the knee. We're keeping our hips off the floor. Our hips are facing forward. So you can keep your chest upright, or you can come and find your low pigeon here. You're having your back, toes untucked. And you can come and melt at the front here, relaxing your head on the floor. We're gonna stay here for 10 breaths at least. A nice hip opener, our pigeon. You either love it or hate it. Very good for releasing that inner tension that we might be holding into our hips. Very good for releasing any fears, any worries. Finding an extra deep stretch for all our sitting life, our driving life. If you've been driving up for the holidays, for the midsummer, Swedish midsummer, my Swedish girl saying hello. Couple of more breaths. Try and enjoy this as much as you can. Slowly, slowly, lifting our body straight up. And let's change legs. So we're bringing our right leg back, lifting the left one, bending our knee, and finding our pigeon on the left side. Make sure you're not collapsing. We don't want you to collapse. We want our sitting bones to be off the floor. We still want to feel that inner thigh stretch on the right, on the right hand side, so on the leg that we're extending at the back. We do not want our knee to be hurting, so be careful there. No, you're not pushing yourself too much. If you've got the flexibility, you can bring that knee a little bit more forward. So again, listen to your body, listen to whatever feels good for you. And come and melt down. Slowly allowing also our heart rate to slowly slow down as we warm that core up. We worked on our leg strength. Let's open up that hips a little bit more, a few more breaths. And when you're ready, slowly come back up. Let's bring our leg back slowly, slowly to your last downward facing dog. Bending our knees and come to find our seated position whilst we're extending our leg forward. Hello. Okay. So we're gonna come and find our Dandasana pose, our staff pose. So we're still engaging here, girls and boys. Keeping your legs strong. Your heels are lifted off the floor. Your spine is long. Your arms are still engaged. Stay, stay, stay. And release. Let's inhale. We're gonna find our seated forward fold here. So inhale, look up, and slowly reach forward while we're grabbing our two big front toes. So you can bend your knees. If you don't have that flexibility, that's fine. The most important part is that you're keeping your back straight and you're reaching forward. We do not want you to hunch back to make sure that you're reaching your thighs, but it's all about keeping that back straight and really finding that length. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale And every exhale through the nose, you're pushing a bit deeper. 5 more breaths. Inhale. And reach your crown forward. Imagine that thread pulling you from the middle of your forehead to the front of your room. And slowly lifting our back straight. Here, we're gonna inhale now, and we're gonna bring our right sole of our foot on our inner left thigh. So we're gonna find our Janusirsasana. And again, reaching up, inhale, exhale, coming and reaching back forward. You can grab the heel of your toe, you can find that length of your back, and make sure that your body is centered above that straight leg. We want your sitting bones to both be on the floor. And again, reach forward, and if that's better for you, keep your knees slightly bent to find that stretch. Five more breaths here. Inhale and reach a little bit deeper. You can do it. Slowly lifting your spine up. We're gonna find a twist. So lift your knee up, and you can keep it on your inner thigh here. Push it back. Or if you want, you can bring it over your left thigh and find your twist here. Again, those twists are very good, are engaging our core, waking up those muscles. We're keeping the leg, our extended leg is strong and extended and engaged. You can keep it flexed. Once you're ready, let's release and bring that back in and loosen it down. We're gonna change sides. So inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, let's bend our left leg onto our right thigh. Here we are, and we're reaching forward. To your variation. How's everyone doing? Hope you're still following. We're feeling energized. Five more breaths here. Reach forward. Keep your back straight. And lengthen. Lengthen, lengthen. Stimulating liver and kidneys. improving our digestion with these forward folds, and as we're reaching forward, as we're strengthening our spine and hips. Right, same as the other side, we're bending our knee, so we're either staying here or we're bringing it on the other side and finding our twist. This side, I think. So whichever side you twist it, you do it on the other side. So opening up here, pushing, finding that resistance with your elbow and your knee, and finding that length of your spine with your right arm at the back. Your hip bones are grounding, feeling supported by the earth. Not forgetting your breath. Inhaling with every exhale, you're pushing a bit deeper. Relaxing your shoulders. Don't stay here. Loosen up. Your neck is long. Your legs are still strong. And release. Coming back to center. Now let's bring the soles of our both feet together to find our butterfly pose here, our Baddha Konasana. Right. Grabbing the toes, and you can find a deeper stretch by pushing with your elbows onto the inside of your knees. This is a deep hip opener, so go only as far as that feels right for you. If you do have bolsters or blocks, you can put them underneath your knees here to find that extra support for any knee injuries. And similar to all our forward folds, make sure that you're reaching forward and you're not hunching down. Again, strengthening our inner thighs, groins, and knees, stimulating our heart, and improving general good blood circulation. Really working all our organs, awakening all our muscles now. Should be feeling warmed up. So this is a few more breaths here. Right, let's slowly lift up our spine, and now we're gonna come to lie down on our back, and we're gonna find an inversion that feels right for you if you wanna take that inversion. If you're on your first or your second day of your period, you can skip that pose and you can just come to lie down on your back with your knees bent, or stay in your Baddha Konasana while you're lying down. So your variations are lying down here with your knees bent. If you want to try the inversion, you can also keep your knees closed. So if you want to try the inversion, the first variation is either putting your legs against the wall and just stay here. Feeling the benefits of the pose. Especially if you're having neck or back injuries, I advise you to take this variation. If you want to give it a go, you can go into your candle pose by lifting your hips off the ground, supporting your lower back, walking your arms on your back, straighten your legs up, and finding your candle. Make sure that you're not putting pressure on the neck, and it's the shoulders that are supporting your body. We're gonna stay here for 20 breaths, so enjoy it. Enjoy the benefits of this pose. Enjoy your blood circulation, flooding your brain, lifting our heart above our head, calming our mind. Enjoying the multiple benefits of our inversions here. Engaging our legs, engaging your core, your glutes, a really strong pose. We want to make sure that our shoulder blades are as close as possible. Few more breaths. When you've done your 20 breaths, you can drop your knees down to come into your plow pose, Halasana. Interlace your fingers to find that balance. Extend your legs back. If that's too much for you, you can keep your legs straight here, or you can find a slight bend. Ideally, we want to keep them engaged. Again, make sure you're protecting your neck. Make sure you're going only as far as that feels right for you. Again, your weight is on the shoulders. 10 more breaths. Once you're ready, bending your knees, bringing them onto your ears, slowly, one vertebrae at a time, releasing your spine to come all the way down. And let's counter pose here. Let's find our happy baby, grabbing our big toes and making sure we're releasing and relaxing our spine all the way from our crown to the bottom of the spine, all the way the lower back to the root. Find grounding, find stability, and push with your fingers. You can roll from side to side if that feels good for you. You can extend slightly again, play around. Listen to your body, listen to your needs in these final asanas. Do what else you feel like you want to be doing. You can crouch up here, hug your knees, releasing your spine. You can also find your fish pose. If you feel that you need that extra decompression, dropping our head down. Extending the legs forward. Or you can stay, if you're happy baby, you can stay in your inverted child's pose here with your knees bent. Just letting you roll around and find that release of the spine. Before we're gonna both come together to find our final spinal twists. So when you're ready, bring your knees together and let's drop them on the right side, opening our left side, looking on our left arm. Final spinal twists, final massage of our spine, our internal organs. Making sure that both of your shoulder blades are touching the floor. Focusing on your breath. Deepening. You can push a little bit with your right arm can push the knees to feel that extra deep stretch. If you want a deeper stretch, you can extend your top leg. And slowly, slowly, let's change sides, bringing our knees to our right, left-hand side, sorry, or the other side that you haven't done yet, and opening up. Final breath here. Come back to center. Release the spine. And slowly, slowly, you can now drop your legs down and find our Savasana. Relaxing the legs, relaxing the arms, having your palms facing forward and upward. Closing your eyes. Calming the breath, letting it all go. Enjoying the benefits of this practice. Now this is one of our most important asanas. Making sure that